And you had the Jackson, which
I
was...
remember that guitar, yeah. I ended up selling it to some girl. She wanted it so bad, and I gave it to her for cheap. And now it's on the internet selling for a lot more. I've seen it recently.
I would imagine that would be the case. Yeah, and you know what's funny is this was 1 year after Metal Health, and when I think of you, I think of one guitar, the Washburn A-20V.
A-20V, right.
It's crazy to me. We're going to see an ad for that in here, and I always said, why was your name at least not on the Truss Rod cover? Because when I whenever I see that guitar, I think of you.
I don't know. I get that a lot. People remember that guitar through me. But, you know, it was a different time then, and I was using Jacksons and Gibson and also Washburn back then. And
they were all cool with you just using all
yeah, it wasn't like, they didn't give me like an exclusive endorsement. I don't think I wanted it at the time, you know.
Yeah.
I wanted to be able to have the option to use other things if I wanted to, you know.
Now let me ask you this. If Washburn knocked on your door, because shred nostalgia is hot right now, and they said, Carlos, we want to bring back the A-20V, and now we're going to put your name on it. How do you feel about that?
That might be something to consider. That might, yeah.
Right? I was telling that to...
as long as it wouldn't piss Gibson.
I was telling that to Reb because, you know, Reb had this Kramer and Pacer Imperial, but he's a Suhr guy now.
Right.
And Kramer, I'm like, guys, why don't you put that guitar out and get Reb to do it? It'll be a legacy play. He doesn't have to play it. It's there if you want it. He can still play his Suhrs. And they're kind of flexible today. You know, they've got on Kurt Hammett. Kurt Hammett's an ESP guy.
Right.
So they're getting a little more flexible with the new ownership and the guidance of Cesar over there, you know? So that could be very cool. And then we go into some other stuff here.
There's A-20.
There it is. That's right. Again, I'm expecting to see you.
That's a cool one with that, right?
So you know what's funny, dude? I have been looking at these guitars, I'm not even kidding you, since I was about 10. And I would look them up on eBay and never pull the trigger. And finally, I got my hands on one.
You got one, wow.
It's not yours, though. I wish it was.
A black one, yeah.
It's a Blueberry Burst from 1983 from a producer in Nashville. Really tragic event that happened there. Then you have to look on the news to see what happened. But he passed away. And a buddy of mine, Ryan Cook, who plays with, he plays bass with Ace Frehley, took over the estate to sell it. So it's a Blueberry Burst. Dude, that thing is an anchor. If I used it as a weapon, I would be up for assault and murder. It's very heavy, but the sound is amazing. I feel like mine's heavier because it's not a neck through like yours. Yours is a neck through.
Yeah.
Mine was a bolt-on. It is a bolt-on. And
a friend of mine just gave me a cream-colored A-20V, but it's A-something, A-30 or something like that. But it looks the same. He didn't want it. He goes, "You want it? I'll pay for it. I'll give you what you want for it." He said, "No, don't worry about it. I'll give it to you." Okay. And I have it now in my guitar collection. I haven't messed with it yet, though. I haven't had the time, but I'll get it back in the playable condition. I think one of the frets needs to be replaced or something. It's going to slice in it or something like that.
Wow. Mine are all shot, too, but it does have a three-piece maple neck. That's beautiful. It's flamed. I was kind of shocked.
A-30V. It must have came out later than the A-20, like the year or two later. A-30, I think it was?
Yeah. Now, did yours have a Wonder Bar on it?
No tremolo.
That Wonder Bar is something, a sight for...
Does it work good? Or I don't remember. I never had one with a tremolo.
Again, it's very unappealing the way it looks.
Right.
And it's a monstrosity, okay?
Right,
but it actually works very well.
The best ones have always been Floyd Rose and
Kaler was
Fender.
too.
Fender ones are good too. The original Fender
Oh,
ones.
yeah.
If you balance them right and set them up right, they can stand tune pretty good.
I remember a Rosewood one I had the opportunity to buy before the world shut down in 2020, and I was coming back from Chicago, go back to Florida, and literally a guy in Indiana had a all Rosewood A-20V neck through with a Rosewood neck. Really? Everything, brass hardware, $500.
Yeah, they use brass, yeah.
Oh, I was killing myself. I've never seen one like it.
You sold it for $500?
Yeah. And I'm like a jackass.
That's a pretty good deal, yeah.
I was going right through his neighborhood on the highway, and I'm like, should I pull over to do this? I regret it to this day.
Yeah.
I've never seen another one. There's so many that were never documented. Like, even the Blueberry Burst is not in anywhere. All you see is the bass. Hey everybody, just a quick reminder, if you'd like to show your support for this channel, and we'd love it if you would, make sure to check out our limited edition Masters of Shred merchandise at www.mastersofshred.com. You can snag an awesome shirt like this incredible Shred Class of '89 ADA Throwback Tribute, or plenty of other ones that you will not find anywhere else. So check that out, and while you're there, make sure to check out our incredible limited edition Tone Arts USA Super Halen amp. Only 50 will be available, and they are going quick. Now back to the show. You never see the guitar. It's wild,
man. You see something that you like, you got to jump on it because you'll never see it again. Me and my wife go through that all the time. we see something that we want. Well, we'll get it in, a couple of weeks or something, and then we go back. Not there. You can't find it nowhere.
Let me ask you, when it comes to guitars, when would be the last time that happened?
For guitars, for me, it's not happened in a long time. But I mean, if you see some rare guitar that you really want, I haven't bought any guitars really in a long time. A lot of them are given to me, through endorsements and stuff like that. But the last one I bought was actually my wife bought it for me for my birthday, and it's a Gibson V that I'm using on this trip.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, wood grain Gibson, like that color right there.
Oh gosh, that's gonna be gorgeous, huh? You like those Vs, right?
I do.
You're a V guy. Yeah, I got lucky and scored something out in Nashville that was a V with a Floyd Rose on it. Factory.
Oh, really? A Gibson V?
Gibson V, and the guy had all the diamond plate work done professionally, so it's all smooth and beveled.
Wow.
I've never even showed it on the channel or done a video with it yet, but it is a very nice thin neck too, which is kind of hard to find with the Gibsons, But that is a crazy guitar. Hopping into it, some...
How do you pay tribute to one of the greatest guitarists from one of the greatest rock bands of all time?
Tone Arts USA proudly brings to you the ultimate addition to your shred den, the limited edition Super Halen 1x12 stack.
Draped in the pages of a vintage 1990 Van Halen comic book, the Super Halen is a showpiece that can rock like no other.
Handcrafted by Tone Arts master luthier Sam Hill, no two Super Halen amps are the same.
Each cabinet is scientifically crafted with the highest grade materials to give you that monstrous tone that will light up the sky. It's fully loaded with a 12-inch USA-made Green Beret speaker, a total upgrade from the Celestion G12M greenbacks that we've become so accustomed to.
Each cabinet is closed back just like Eddie's, but Tone Arts USA does offer an optional open back if your heart desires.
Visit www.mastersofshred.com now to reserve yours today before you can't get this stuff.